Michael Clifford of 5 Seconds of Summer, while they were touring in London, while he was performing on stage, he was burned by the pyrotechnics. Poor guy. But I guess, according to Amir, he was spotted like clubbing the very next night. So perhaps he's better off than what the picture suggests. He did tweet, quote, "What the F's up? Sorry I couldn't finish the encore, but at least I look like Two-Face. Thanks for worrying, everyone. I'm doing okay." He tweeted that immediately after because when it happened, he ran off stage. Then his bandmates had noticed that he got burned and ran off stage. They ran off stage, and then they ended up ending the show early, but it was almost towards the end of the show anyhow.
Thank God.
All right, thoughts, 5 words or less.
Thanks for bringing the heat. No.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I feel terrible.
Don't apologize.
Because I know he's okay. I feel like, okay.
And keep
He's
that all
okay.
in. Keep that all in.
5, SOS, SOS.
That's emergency. Good job, Brett. Yeah, get well soon. See, even if he's okay, like you're gonna have some sort of traumatic, like PTSD from that.
And he could be on a whole lot of painkillers or something too, because they do give for burns. I read the painkillers that they give you are like Percocet and like the really
the nerve ones, because you fried some nerves.
That's what happened with Michael Jackson when Michael Jackson was burned when he was filming the
Pepsi-Cola
Pepsi
burned
commercial.
him up. Now he drinks his 7-Up.
Yikes. Anywho,
You don't want to hear the beginning of that one, because that is
Michael
really
Jackson, a lot of people have suggested that perhaps that's why he became addicted to painkillers. Why he had PTSD was because of that terrible incident. And there's been a number of incidents, too. We all know with James Hetfield in 1990, Metallica frontman, he got burned. And Amir had actually sent us a little portion of his interview, and we will include that interview underneath the description. And he talked about the fact that the plume was 6 feet tall, 3,200 degrees, burned his hand to the bone. And he was scared because he also plays rhythm guitar, right, in Metallica. So he didn't know if he'd be able to perform again. His hair fell out.
Are these necessary? Are the flames necessary? Don't we have lights? And you know what? Some kind of non-super burny thing, at least at stage level.
He exploded on stage. And that was it.
The problem that we see with the 5 Seconds of Summer issue and with the Metallica is it's during their performances on parts of the stage that they have access to.
Yeah.
So you're asking these performers, and these aren't like, I mean, none of these people, Michael Jackson was like a shooting issue, but these are just musicians. These aren't choreographed dance type people. These are folks who just want to dominate the stage and go to where they feel like going. Okay. If we're doing pyrotechnics, let's do ourselves a favor and just keep it out of where the band members are allowed to walk.
Yeah.
Shauna?
You know what? I can't refute anything you just said. I can't. I can't. And you know I live for tearing you down.
Yes. Oh, but I live to be torn down. It's kinky.
That went way different direction than I thought. But in all seriousness, that's a totally reasonable, in my opinion, way to kind of address the issue. That way everybody in the audience gets an amazing show and all of these kind of lights and pyrotechnics going off and giving you that thrilling experience, while not potentially setting the bandmates on fire.
Yeah, hair is so flammable.
I know.
Have you ever taken hair with nothing in it and just gotten a flame close to it? It just curls up.
And then if you have hairspray, that doesn't help either.
Oh, the Michael Jackson one, there's video of it.
Yes.
It's just you can't put that out.
Have you guys ever been to a concert, a show where something happened that shouldn't have happened? Anything chaotic, something like this?
I was at a production of Midsummer Night's Dream where the guy was Oberon, and they had these really extensive head dresses. So it was instead of hair, the king of the fairies had essentially just this intricate braided weave headdress, and he was supposed to swing in on a rope, and it got stuck.
Oh no.
And so he was never in peril. He was just he was fair to Tanya, where we, okay. And then he just had to take it off and just tie it up and just,
oh my God.
Just his normal hair. Now to, way out of costume, go ahead and do his, this is an acting move.
I remember once at a punk show that I went to, a kid jumped off stage and just no one caught him. He ended up being okay, and we all rushed. It was really... The good part about it is everybody rushed to his aid and made sure that he was okay. And even when he shook it off, he was like, I'm okay. We, not me, but a number of people escorted him to make sure, because even if you think you're okay, you could still have concussion.
Right.
But that was really scary to watch him die, and then it was just He's okay. Okay,
You're
what
the
about
most-
you?
It actually happened to me. I was doing a show. Because your story actually reminded me. So I was doing a show called My Penis, an Exhibition.
Nice.
It wasn't about my
Interesting.
penis. Yeah, that's a whole other story. But there's a section where there's a fight that's choreographed. I'm playing like the person's abused mother. He's this transgender, and he's telling a story of how he went from male to female.
Wow.
And I have to birth him on stage. It's very, very artsy fartsy. And it was amazing. But there's a section where there's a choreographed fight sequence between me and his father. And the father is supposed to move me this way and then throw me that way. And I think I just got caught up in my my costume because I was wearing like a long dress. And I went, whoa! And I was like,
Oh, Shanna.
and so I was completely out of where the spotlight was supposed to be for like this next little monologue thing. And so I like do this dramatic crawl and I'm like, oh God, I'm in so much pain. But I'm like, let's just use it because she would be in pain.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, wow.
It's fine, guys.
And you used it. What a professional.
And you
I
heard it from
know.
Shanna. My penis was amazing.
Okay. All right, you guys. So we do wish Michael Clifford well. And please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys all next time on Pop Trigger.